Hi, I'd like to work on Hallelujah today. It's a fantastic song. So many people have played it and covered it, and it's really nice to hear. So I thought that we would get started. There are a few different things that happen in this song. We have some chords, we have some finger picking patterns, and then we need to put it all together. I thought I'd start with the finger picking patterns. So I'm going to tilt the video down like this so you can see this hand. Right now we're only going to work with our right hand. So don't worry about your other hand at all. Let's learn the finger picking pattern. The finger picking pattern has a bass note, and then we're using our third, second, and first string. So it should sound like this: bass. So let's break that down. Our thumb right now is playing the sixth string, and then our first finger is playing the third. Our middle finger is playing the second string, and our ring finger is playing the first. Then our middle finger goes back, plays the second, and our first finger plays the third. It's like each of your fingers have their own string that they're in charge of. And they don't switch strings. What you want to make sure you do is not use the same finger for all of these chords, okay? You want to make sure that each finger has their own string. Now, depending on the chord, our thumb might change strings. Our thumb will go between the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, depending on which note is the bass note. Okay, let's go through the chords now. So, I'll put my guitar like this so you can see. We have a G chord in this song. The way you play a G is on your 2nd fret. This finger goes on your 5th string. And then on our 3rd fret, we have our ring finger on our 6th string, and our baby finger goes at the very bottom there on the 3rd fret. 1st string, 3rd fret. And when you're playing the picking pattern with that, the bass note is the 6th string. So you're going 6. Our next chord is an E minor. The way you play an E minor is they're both on your 2nd fret. You have your 4th and your 5th string right there. And our bass note again is the 6th string. There's our E minor chord. There's a C chord in here. Our C chord, our first finger goes on our 2nd string, 1st fret. Next one on our 2nd fret, 4th string. And then our next finger goes on our 3rd fret, 5th string. Now for the C chord, the bass note is your 5th string. There it is right there. Our other fingers don't change, it's just our thumb that changes. Our next chord is a D chord. For here you have your first finger on your 3rd string. Your next finger goes on your 1st string, those are both on your 2nd fret. And then your next finger goes 3rd fret, 2nd string. It should look like this. For a D chord, your bass note is your 4th string. So your thumb will play your 4th string, and your other fingers will play the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string again. Okay, those are all the chords to the song. Now let's go through. For the intro, we're going to go between a G chord and an E minor chord. You can play that as many times as you like. So let's play that slowly and then we'll speed it up. So you start with your G chord, bass, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor. Okay, let's move on to the song now. So we start with a G chord. I've heard there was E minor, secret chord. Back to G. David played and E minor. Now we go to our C. Remember, for our C, our bass note is our 5th string. But you don't really. To your D chord, your bass note is our 4th string. For music. To your G chord, do you? And back to our D chord, where our bass note is our 4th string. It goes like this. Now here on this C, we don't have time to do a full finger picking pattern, so we're just going to play our bass note and our third and our second string. That's it. The fourth, the, and then you go right to your D chord and you do the same thing. You're just going to play your bass note, which is your fourth string, and then your third string and your second. Now when you're back to your E minor for the minor fall, you play the full finger picking pattern. The minor fall and the, to your C chord. Now here on the baffled king, you're going to play your finger picking pattern twice. To E minor. Hallelujah. For the hallelujahs, each finger picking pattern, except at the end, goes twice. Hallelujah. So C goes twice. Hallelujah. E minor goes twice. C goes twice. Now G goes once. D is once as well. Yeah. And end with your bass note. And that's the song.